Good morning. How's it going, everyone? We're going to do some gentle yoga this morning. And just get set up. If you've got a mat, that's great. If not, use carpet or somewhere soft. It could even be a bed or seated. If you have blocks or pillows, that'll be nice as well. And if you need music, I can't embed music in YouTube without violating copyright, so I recommend a playlist from Spotify. It's linked in the description. Or you can choose your own music if you like. I got a new mat this week. It's a big square mat. To give me better angles for teaching you and guiding you through your practice today. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and get started in a nice easy pose and just settle in. It's a couple minutes before we're going to get started, but you can always take a couple extra minutes of seated. You might start to rotate your hips around in circles. I'm sitting on the edge of a block to start. I often do that. I'm definitely a little sore today. Might find a foam roller after class and roll around on that a bit. Missing sort of just more regular walking all over the place. Maybe I'll go for a walk today. And relax your shoulders and just settle in. All right, it's about time. Go ahead and get started. And start an easy pose. Sit up nice and tall pretend you're sitting against an imaginary wall. Shoulders back, shoulders relaxed, eyes closed. Just start to breathe, primarily in and out through your nose. Nice, slow, deliberate breathing. Lita, that's a bit loud, babe. I was doing a dance class at the same time, and her music's louder than mine. Just probably your practice and relaxing. As you breathe, maybe set an intention for your practice today. Maybe it's patience, maybe it's gratitude. Maybe it's just finding a way to prevent every day from feeling like every other day. Just trying to decide if right now every day feels like a Monday or every day feels like a Saturday. It's one of the reasons I'm not teaching the yoga class at the same time every day, because I don't want every day to feel identical to the day before and after it. Let's go ahead and inhale our arms up overhead and exhale, release. And continue doing this with your own breath as we start to open up our spine. And just a reminder, yoga is practice for you. Do what's right for you and your body and focus on your breath and your mind, and then your body is part of that. And if anything's too difficult, just modify it, do what's right for you. Inhale, arms up overhead again, and exhale, let's lean to the right. This time, let's look down. Sometimes I give choices. Today, I feel like keeping it simple. Just look down with that hand. With each exhale, maybe lean a little bit further to the side. Inhale, slowly rise up through center. Exhale, your left hand beside your left hip. Lean to the left. Keeping that right glute planted on your blocker on the earth. And look down at your hand side. Sit up nice and tall, just twisting from the core and the shoulders. Looking over that back shoulder. And keeping the twist in your spine, inhale, slowly turn and look forward. Look over that right shoulder. Left shoulder. I get confused when I'm videoing because I'm looking at myself sometimes in the video, which is a mirror of myself, and then I just get totally thrown off. Exhale, release the twist. Maybe change the cross of your legs. Inhale your arms up overhead, and exhale, twist to the left. Nice and tall, seated, looking back over your left shoulder. And keeping the twist in your body, just turn your head forward and look over your right shoulder. And exhale, release. We'll do some gentle seated cat-cows, which if you've taken my class before will feel very familiar. So we're going to place our hands on our shins. Inhale, glide our lower belly and upper back forward, chest forward, shoulders back, head forward. And then exhale, round from the lower spine, upper spine, and look down. And just continue with your own breath. And the more you pull on your shins, the more you might start to feel the muscles around your spine start to activate. Just do what's right for you. In any cat-cow sequence, or really anything yoga at all, you don't want to swing your head quickly. Your head is more along for the ride rather than something you're actively throwing around. One more time through the sequence, and then return to neutral. Bring your hands to your knees, and just rotate your shoulders gently. Shoulders, not neck. Shoulders a few times forward and a few times back. Now, inhale, look down at your right shoulder and slowly rotate your neck down towards your left shoulder as you exhale. If that feels good, continue to rotate in full rotation, nice and slow. Pausing anywhere you might feel any discomfort. Breathe into it. And just continue. And then pause and then reverse direction when you're ready. And then return to neutral. And then again, just sort of rotate in circles a bit. And then we're going to do some teeter-totters. So interlace your fingers, hands interlaced, one facing me, one facing you. And a nice grip helps you activate the sides of your neck. So we're going to inhale one side up, the other side down. Exhale, return to neutral. And we're just moving our arms, inhaling and exhaling. Very deliberate pause in the middle, up, middle, up, middle. We're not leaning, we're just breathing. You should feel a nice stretch on the sides of your neck as you go through this motion. One more time on each side. and return to neutral. Now we're going to bring our feet to a gentle butterfly. To make this more gentle, your feet can be further away from you if that feels easier. Everyone's different. And just try to sit up nice and tall. And maybe your knees come further down and maybe they don't. And then maybe you just gently lean forward. It doesn't matter how far you go. You could go just a couple of inches, or you could put your head all the way towards your feet. Or if you prefer, you can bring your feet closer towards you. And that bending the knee, the elbows, pushing down on the knees actually helps you surrender a little bit and open up a little bit more. Exhale, rise back up. Straighten your legs. Just shake them out a little bit. Maybe give them a little bit of a massage. So shiatsu style massage. And curl your toes back towards you. Inhale your arms up overhead. And exhale, fold forward very gently. Palms face up. Inhale, rise back up. Now sitting tall, we're going to just do a gentler version of something I do in my normal class. First, just keeping our leg on the earth, we're going to point and flex, and point and flex. And just continue to do that, stretching out your your calf and your flow classes. You might notice I do this usually with your foot off the earth, which is a little more challenging, but this still helps activate your nervous system and the muscles in your lower body, even when your legs are planted. You go ahead and pause and then rotate in the other direction. Return to neutral. And then on the other side, point and flex, and point and flex. If you want, you're more than welcome to lift up and over a couple of inches. It's totally up to you. Continue to breathe, and then hold the point, and then start to rotate. Nice and slow, continuing to breathe. And you can switch directions when you're ready. Return to neutral. Let's just sit up nice and tall again. Engage your quads. Inhale up overhead. And exhale, fold forward. Maybe this time it's a little deeper. Maybe you reach your toes or your feet. Maybe not. Maybe just to your shins. Maybe your forehead comes towards your knees. Slowly rise up. Bring your hips to the side. And come through hands and knees. You're told to make your arms or legs straight. You still want a slight bend in your elbows or knees. That prevents you from hyperextending. Your fingers engaging your outer two fingers, your knuckles, your finger mound, and your triceps to take pressure off your wrists. And your hand under your hips or maybe an inch or two behind. Now we do that cat-cow sequence again. And this time, you can lower the bottom of your belly, lower your chest, bring your shoulders back, and then exhale round, starting at the bottom of your spine and working your way up. Your head eventually looks down. And continue with your own breath through a cat, and then a cow, and then a cat. And then from here, we're going to straighten that right leg back and just sort of roll forward and back on it, activating thumbs of our feet, our calves, our Achilles, hamstrings. And switch sides. And we're going to inhale, right leg behind you, and just hold it. This is a gentle class, so just hold it. Legs parallel to the earth, toes pointed down. And then you could bring your forehead to your knee if you'd like, and straighten it. Round your spine, forehead and knee come together, straighten, forehead to knee, and straighten. And go ahead and relax that side, and then the other side. Straighten for a bit and hold it. Parallel to the earth, check your alignment, your toes pointed down, leg parallel to the earth roughly. And then you're welcome to bring around your spine, knee towards your forehead, and straighten. Knee towards your forehead, and straighten. One more time. You're gonna come into a child's pose. Try and sit back. If this is a struggle, you can place a block under your forehead. Whatever is right for you. Inhale, rise up through center. We're going to bring that right leg behind us again, and then bend your knee and just try to stack your hips up overhead. And exhale, straighten, or inhale, straighten. And then exhale, bring your knee forward to a low lunge. First, just settle in, maybe rock gently side to side, forward and back. And then inhale, gently glide your heart and chest back. And exhale, bring them forward. Open up your arms, take a full revolution. Bring them through center and rise up through low crescent. Relax the shoulders, straighten the arms. And then inhale, bring your right hand outside your right hip. And exhale, lean forward and then take a twist. Elbow outside. Inhale, return back through center. Plant your hands. Bring your front knee back to meet your back. And this time, settle into a narrow knee child's pose for a breath. Inhale, glide your chest forward and come through cobra. So plant your hands and just keep your elbows near your body and lift up. And then curl your toes under. Come up through down dog. It's the first down dog of class. Gently rock side to side. Maybe straighten one leg and bend the other. And then inhale, your hips. Inhale, straighten that left leg. And exhale, glide it forward into a lunge. Then inhale, slowly rise up through low crescent. Making your twist easier and more approachable. Giving you more flexibility. And exhale, release, plant your hands. Bring your knees together. Narrow knee child's pose for a breath. And inhale, walk yourself back. Hands back to your feet. And exhale, fold forward. Maybe clasp one elbow with the opposite hand and then the other side too. Just try to surrender that head towards the earth and let your hamstrings stretch. Each exhale, maybe surrender a little bit deeper. Exhale, release to the earth. Inhale to half lift. Hands to your shins, flat back, parallel to the earth. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, slowly rise up, super slow, vertebrae by vertebrae. Shrug your shoulders a bit more. Adjust the camera angle a little bit. That should work all right for now. Gonna inhale your arms up overhead, and exhale, just release them by your side to mountain. The mountain's a deceptive pose because it seems simple. You're just standing upright, right? But if you engage your quads and glutes and your triceps, and you point your palms face forward, shoulders relaxed, head relaxed. There's actually a lot of active engagement you can do in such a simple posture. Now we're going to inhale our arms up overhead. Interlace our fingers. Reach them to the sky. And exhale, lean to the right, looking up. Inhale up through center. And exhale to the left. Inhale, rise up. Now change your grip so your pointer finger is up and everything else is interlaced. And exhale, just lean back. Look up. Exhale, cactus the arms. Inhale, lift your right heel. And exhale, twist to your right. Inhale back to center, lower the right heel, lift the left heel. And exhale, twist to the left. Inhale back through center. And exhale, hands return to mountain. Inhale, arms up overhead. And exhale, swan dive, fold forward. Inhale to hands to shins, flat back, half lift. Exhale, fold forward. And walk your hands forward into down dog. Walk your hands off to the right side of your mat. And surrender down for a twisted child's pose. And inhale, if you're taking a twist, slowly walk through center and off to the left side of your mat. And exhale. Inhale, walk through center. Back to hands and knees. And now, I invite you to take a variation of side plank. So you can take whichever variation is right for you. Since this is a gentle class, I'm just going to demonstrate the easier postures. But you're always welcome to take a full side plank or side plank with leg up in the air. So you can plant your right knee off to the side, straighten your left leg, and bring your arm up overhead. Or you can lift your top leg, or you can stack your legs, or stack your legs and lift your top leg. Note your arm doesn't need to be on your shoulders. Exhale, go ahead and release. Come back to your hands and knees, and switch to side plank on the left side. Do what's right for you. And exhale, return to hands and knees. Let's come up through down dog again. We're gonna come up through warrior A. Legs are on separate parallel tracks. Front knees bent, back leg straight, back foot's out at a 45-degree angle. Twist your hips forward. Relax your shoulders. Inhale, straighten that front leg. Exhale, bend it. Inhale, straighten that front leg. And exhale, bend it. Inhale, straighten. And exhale, bend and hold. Now we're going to come to warrior B. Bring your hands together. Exhale, now your heels are on the same alignment, same track. Front knee remains bent. Back leg straight, upper body vertical. Shoulders relax, arms out. Look over your front fingers. Then inhale, straighten that front leg. And exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend and hold. Then we're gonna inhale, flip that front palm, lean forward, and then lean back for reverse warrior. If your front toes are gripping on, lift them up off the mat and spread them wide so they're not doing too much work. Then inhale, keep the arms where they are, straighten that front leg in a reverse triangle. Inhale your arms straight, exhale, lean forward. And then you can lean forward no more, tilt for triangle. In triangle, you're actively pulling up with that top hand. That top shoulder's back in the same plane as your legs. That bottom hand maybe is on your quad, maybe on your shins. It's really not doing much. And you're actively lifting up, not dumping down forward. And we're gonna exhale, bend that front knee, and just bring your elbow to your knee for side angle. Keep that top hand up, actively engaging, pulling up. And exhale to high lunge. We're gonna take a Vinyasa flow, coming back into high plank, high push-up, to low push-up. Inhale for up dog or cobra. Okay. Legs are on separate tracks. Back leg straight, foot's out a 45-degree angle. Front leg is bent, toes pointed forward, hips facing forward, shoulders relaxed, arms straight up overhead. Find nice balance between the front and back of your body. Inhale, straighten that front knee, and exhale, bend it. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. And exhale, bend and hold. And we're gonna come into warrior B. So inhale your hands together. Exhale that back foot now. The same plane as your front foot. Front knee remains bent. Your hips are off to the side. Shoulders relaxed. Arms forward and back. Look over those front fingers. Inhale, straighten that front knee. And exhale, bend it. Make sure it's tracking over the ankle, not off to the side. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend and hold. Then inhale, flip that front palm, lean forward, and then lean back for reverse warrior. Hand up high overhead, front knees bent. Don't grip on with your front toes too much. And inhale, straighten that front leg for reverse triangle. I'm gonna rotate just a bit. You stay where you are. Now inhale your arms to warrior B arms, and exhale, lean forward, and then tilt into triangle, actively lifting with that top hand. And that bottom hand really isn't doing much. Just feel this stretch. Keep that shoulder back. Keep actively lifting up for your triangle. And then exhale, bend that front knee. Keep the arms where they are for side angle. Maybe your elbow's just on your knee. Maybe your hand comes inside. And then exhale your body in yoga when you do push-up like stuff. Inhale for up dog or cobra. And exhale for down dog. From down dog, walk your hands back to your feet. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold forward. And rise up through chair. Bring your hands to heart center. Bend your knees. Straighten your upper body and sit back like you're sitting inside in a chair. Maybe lift your front toes if that feels good. Inhale, slowly straighten up, and exhale, maybe come onto your toes. Exhale, release, fold forward, swan dive. Inhale, walk forward into a down dog. We'll stay here for a couple breaths. Inhale, your right leg in the air behind you. Exhale, glide it forward. And from this lunge, walk your hands inside your right leg and walk off to the side for wide-legged forward fold. Your heels are out, your toes are in. You start with a half lift, and then you just fold forward to whatever variation feels right for you. The wider you are without going into a split situation, the easier it is to surrender in this posture. Maybe your elbows come to the forearms, come to the earth. Maybe your forehead comes to the earth, maybe it doesn't. Do what's right for you. Inhale, lift up to half lift. And then exhale, walk your hands really far forward and wide for like a really wide down dog. So your feet are out super wide. Your hands are out quite wide. Inhale, slowly walk back up. Get to your feet closer together. And come into a down dog. And inhale, your right leg forward and bend your back knee to the earth. We're coming through lizard. There are lots of variations for lizard. I'm not going to teach all of them here because this is more of a gentle class. We're going to start tall. Your knees tracking over your front ankle. You're welcome to stay here or surrender onto your forearms if you prefer. Or you could do my favorite, the bird of paradise modification, where you bring your right hand under your right leg. Just gently, heel toe it out until you end up on the earth, surrendering. This may look challenging, but it's actually just a matter of trusting your body. Breathing into it. The sole of your foot is planted on the earth. Your arm is just here for gentle support under your knee or under your hamstring. The cheek's on the earth and you're looking off to the foot that's out to the side. Just do what's right for you. Inhale, slowly rise up through center. Coming back up a bit further forward for a fuller expression of splits. Do what's right for you. And we're going to inhale, come back up to lizard, and we'll do a pigeon alternative in a bit. For now, we're just going to come back to our hands and knees and do a couple cat-cows. Inhale, lower your belly, chest forward, shoulders back, and exhale, round your spine like a Halloween cat. And look down for cat. Inhale for cow. And exhale for cat. And inhale, your left leg behind you, and exhale, glide it forward. Starting tall, checking your alignment with your knee over your ankle roughly. If this feels good, you can come rest on your forearms or put your forearms on a block. Or if you want the bird of paradise modification, just bring that left arm under the left leg for support and surrender to the earth. And just breathe. Do whatever variation's right for you. I love this one because it's a reminder that surrendering is a lot of what yoga is about, not just muscling through something, but getting out of the way of your body and nervous system and letting it do what it knows how to do once you stop thinking about it or stop trying to force it. Inhale, slowly rise back up. And lizard. And then you can straighten that front leg and come into half splits. Or slide further forward for a deeper expression of splits. Blocks are a great option here. You can place a block under your hamstring, under your hands, whatever's right for you. And inhale, slowly come back to hands and knees. And surrender down into Sphinx pose. Forearms are forward. The closer your elbows are to your body, the more challenging this is. You can plant your feet, lift your knees off the earth, and just get a nice dull stretch on that low back. Inhale, straighten your arms into seal if you'd like, or stay in Sphinx if that's better for you. And exhale, slowly release to the earth. Touch your hands like a T. Toes out, or toes in together, heels out, forehead towards your hands, and just surrender and relax for a moment. Focus on your breath. Do what's right for you. And we're going to inhale, bring that right arm out to the side. And just lay here for a moment. And then just lean your right cheek on the earth and look off to the opposite side. Just getting a little shoulder stretch first. You're welcome to stay here. Or you could roll a bit more onto your side and bring your left foot inside your right leg. Or you could reach around with one or both hands and get a bit of a stretch on your side while still getting a shoulder stretch. Try to bring that head back to the earth. You could just keep this arm up here, engage the quad in this way, whatever's right for you. And exhale, release to center. Plant your hands like a T again. Heels out, toes in, and just relax. Continue breathing. Inhale your left arm out to the side. Plant your left cheek to the earth, looking the opposite way. Oops. And continue. And then maybe lean onto your left side, right foot inside your left leg, or you can reach back and grab your foot. You keep getting a shoulder engagement, but also a bit of a quad stretch. Do what's right for you. Try to bring that head back to the earth. And exhale. Unwind, return to center. Once again, stack your hands, plant your forehead on them. Relax your toes in, heels out. And bring one arm up overhead. Roll onto your back. Maybe grab a block if you'd like. First, you're going to bring your knees to your chest. Just start to rock gently side to side. Maybe take a nice circle. And bring your feet, soles of your feet up towards the sky. And maybe grab your hands on the outsides of your feet for happy baby. Just gently rock side to side. Maybe bring your feet together for reclined butterfly. Keeping those shoulders relaxed. And gently plant your feet into bridge. And bring your arms up overhead. And just surrender in this posture for a few breaths. I encourage you to bring the soles of your feet together. And now your palms face up beside you and this could be on medium, or you could reduce it to low if that feels better. Whatever's right for you. And this is a trauma release posture. I'm just going to hold it for a moment, like a minute or so. If you want a little bit more, you can remove the block and just lift up like this. If you start to shake, you're not alone. It's totally normal. Your body holds a lot of trauma. If it's too much without the block, you're as welcome to bring it back and resettle. Just do what feels right for you. Inhale, lift, remove the block, and the other. Toes curled back. Bring your arms and legs out like a star. And we're going to come back to a bridge. If you have a block or pillow, maybe place it under you in lower medium, under your sacrum. And we're going to bring one leg up. Your upper body is effectively in Shavasana, but we are going to do some more steps. Don't get too ready for rest just yet. Maybe point and flex your toes a little bit. Maybe take some rotations with your ankles. Maybe do what's right for you. Exhale, release your feet to the earth. Inhale, lift up off the block. And exhale, release. Now we're going to do a gentle spinal twist. Actually, we're going to do figure four first. So inhale, bring your left foot over your right leg and just straighten. Maybe push on your quad a little bit. This is similar to a pigeon. You're welcome to stay here, or you could straighten the left leg and bring your hands behind you, or you could bend that left knee and just try to bring this closer to give your body a bit of a stretch. Try to keep your shoulders and head as relaxed as possible. Just focus on the hips and IT bands, hip flexors, etc. Your feet to the earth, spread wide, and just windshield wiper your legs, both knees to one side, hips the opposite way. The left foot over the right quad, figure four on this side. Push on that left quad a little bit to activate your hips a little more. And then when you're ready, maybe straighten that right leg and bring your hands around your right hamstring. Lower your shoulders back. Maybe bend the knee. Maybe pull this closer to you while using your elbow to push the left leg further out still. And then relax. Inhale, bring your arms out like a T, knees bend, shins parallel to the earth. We're going to take a spinal twist, just a very gentle one. Exhale to the right, knees to the right. Keep your shoulders planted, look off to your left. And if you can't quite surrender, maybe put a block under or between your knees. It's very gentle. Or do any other spinal twist variation that feels right for you. Continue to breathe. Inhale, slowly rise up. And exhale through the left. Relax. Knees towards the earth or block under or between them. And then look over your right or your left shoulder, keeping both shoulders flat on the earth. Continue to breathe. Just surrender. Relax. Inhale, knees back up through center. Bring your knees to your chest and gently rock side to side. Maybe take gentle circles in each direction. We're going to come through Shavasana, but first you're welcome to take any posture you like. Always bring your arms up overhead, your legs down long, and then your palms face up beside you. And just surrender in your Shavasana. Focus on your breath. And just remember your intention. Maybe reflect on that for a moment. Just relax. Continue to breathe. Be inspired to take the right action for yourself at any time. Whenever you're ready, you can stay here longer. But if you're ready, start to wiggle your fingers and toes, bringing some life back to your hands and feet. Maybe gently windshield wiper your ankles and wrists side to side. Maybe take some circles. Maybe stretch your arms up overhead again. And bring your knees to your chest. Rock side to side once more. And then bring one arm up overhead and roll onto your side for a few breaths. And just relax. Today's sequence is a little shorter than expected, and not all yoga sets have to be the same length of time. Go ahead and rise back up. Maybe sit on the edge of your block. Palms face up. And just sit here for a moment and breathe. Eyes closed, shoulders relaxed. Get a down dog over here and an up dog. You missed when we did that for the beginning of yoga. Inhale, slowly open your arms up all the way overhead. And exhale, release your hands to the earth. Inhale, rise up. And just reflect how you feel now compared to how you felt an hour ago. One more time, inhale your arms up. And exhale, release. And bring your hands to heart center. Wherever you're at, yoga is always accessible to you. Be inspired to do what's best for you in your practice. Hopefully, this past hour or a little bit less has helped you get some relief and some calmness and stillness, and may it guide you through your day and through your week. Thank you so much for allowing me to guide you today. I bow to the light and sound and all of you. Namaste. As always, if you have any questions, let me know. If you like the gentle sequence, that's more your speed. You might also like the restorative-ish class that I teach. I usually create a new one every Tuesday night. That one's a really nice sequence for just very deliberate stretches. It's very good for curing insomnia or helping you sleep. So be sure to check that one out. And just feel free to be inspired to do what's right for you at any time. Thanks again. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, I will see you next time. Cheers. Bye-bye.